Hey everybody, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news, and girl, there's a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First things first, I have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons at the infected level. Thank you so much for supporting the struggle on Patreon. Big shout out to D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, Daniel Kelly, Cody Neff Rogers, and Taylor Wall. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon and for your love and support. Now, back to the news. It's time for the Gamer's Court. For the Gamer's Court, we're here to talk about giving credit where credit is due. Now, Bruce Straley, who was one of the core world builders for The Last of Us, he was key to bringing the story to life and did not get the credit that he deserved for working on the game when it comes to the show, because he is no longer at Naughty Dog. I don't think that's fair. I know Sony owns the IP, PlayStation owns the IP, and once you're gone. But you know what? I feel like he should have the credit that he deserves. She deserves the credit. I feel this is totally unfair, and at least should have some sort of writing credit, or they work out something with him, since he was such a key role player in the making of this iconic franchise. I don't think it's fair, and I think he deserves his flowers. Definitely some money in the bank. Pay her what she deserves. And he definitely deserves a lot. So I feel like it's unfair of them not to at least give him some kind of credit, work out some kind of deal with him, because this is a runaway hit, the show, and it is a runaway enterprise and franchise. At least for the first season of The Last of Us, he should have some sort of credit. And going forward, other games he was not involved in at all. I mean, that is totally fair. He does not deserve credit on something he did not work on, but come on now. Pay me what you owe me. Pay him what you owe him. I feel like he deserves a lot of credit and a lot of moolah, bitch. In an interview, he states that there's an argument for unionization for someone who was part of the co-creation of that world. Straley is not included in the credits for The Last of Us HBO show, with the official writing credits going to Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin. Definitely a good argument for having unions in the gaming industry. Oy, we really need a union. Immediately. Once you leave the company, that work is no longer yours. It belongs to Sony. It belongs to PlayStation. And I could see how that happens, but I mean, like, he is missing out on his bag big time. So my heart goes out to him, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had a great story in collaboration with Neil Druckmann. And I feel like the first one is the best one. The first game is better than the second. Like, I will not be taking questions at this time. And HBO has declined to comment. I mean, he's one of the key world builders. And Druckmann gives credit to Straley for fleshing out the character for Bill, who Nick Offerman will play in the show. I mean, without his work, maybe we would have gotten a different story. His statement continues that he says that him and Neil Druckmann have a strained relationship. Straley left Naughty Dog in 2017. He took 5 years off, and then he started his new game dev company called Wildflower Interactive, which we talked about a couple of months ago. Now, get out of my courtroom. Next case. Now, the record-breaking news this month was The Last of Us. I know we talked about it. We talked about it last month. It is incredible. In the first 2 days, it already acquired over 10 million viewers in the United States alone, and sales jumped for the game 238% since the show has launched. The show is doing so well that Neil Druckmann's BFF slash arch nemesis, Holly Gross, even congratulated him on the success of the show. We're up to episode 5 now. We just had episode 5, and there's only 4 more episodes left. I believe there's only 9 episodes, and each episode gets better and better. Already signed off on a second season, and Bella Ramsey is already all in and sat in on some of the meetings, but the writers, it's just blowing everybody out of the water. Everybody's loving the game. Everyone is loving the show. It's so incredible. So I can't wait to see what they bring us for season 2, but I am enjoying every moment of season 1. Let me know in the comments what you think. Which one was your favorite episode so far? I can't pick one. I love them all. Now, PlayStation VR 2 releases in just about a week. February 22nd, it releases, and it looks stunning. I watched the PlayStation video of the unboxing, going over every little thing about it, and I'm obsessed. They broke it down. It looks so sleek. It looks so user-friendly. It looks so, it's like, oh, I was totally blown away by it. It only has like one wire. They went over everything in the video, and it looks gorgeous. And it looks like it is just hyping up the playing field literally with this new VR2. Now, not only is it launching next week, it's launching with 30 games. So you will have plenty to play if you are into it, and if you are able to get it, like, go for it. There is the one thing that I would want to play is the Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores releases. That's the big game that I would think most people would probably buy first and play first. What do you think of the PSVR 2? I am blown away by it, and if I didn't have such bad motion sickness, I'd probably get it. It looks incredible. Let me know, are you getting it? Let me know in the comments. Now, some very sad news this month. One of our beloved voice actresses from the video gaming world, Annie Wershing, she played Tess in The Last of Us. She passed away from cancer, and she was only 45 years old. She was married. She had like 3 boys. So young. My heart goes out to her and her family. She was an incredible actress. She was an actress and a voice actress. She was very talented, and she played a pivotal role in The Last of Us as Tess. She will surely be missed by her family and by the Naughty Dog family as well. All of us as well. Rest in peace, Annie, aka Tess. Now, E3 is coming around, and nobody seems to be bothered. The big names ain't even showing up, bitch. PlayStation, Microsoft, Nintendo are a no-show. They'll be sitting this one out. Do you feel like it's all over? Do you feel like it's all over for these hoes? That E3 is pretty much done without the big players? What do you think? I would love to see gaming conferences come back, because I love gaming conferences. But this one seems to be going the way of the dinosaur. What do you think? E3 just might have gotten too big, and people are just ready to do their own thing. Now, hopefully we'll be seeing some sort of PlayStation State of Play. It's allegedly, supposedly coming soon. That is that's unsubstantiated tea, but that is the word on the interwebs, that it's probably coming soon in March. We'll keep an ear out. I'll keep you guys posted and let you know if I hear any confirmations. But what do you think about E3? Is anyone going? If you had a chance, would you go? I know it could be very expensive, but I hope these gaming conferences aren't dying out completely. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? The legend himself, Tim Schafer, is nominated, will be inducted into the YAAAASSSS Hall of Fame, and will be honored at the 28th DICE Awards. Congratulations to Tim Schafer and everyone at Double Fine. He's been in the industry forever. He is a legend. Double Fine is my favorite game dev company. I live for them. I'm watching their documentary now. They just released it the other day. 32-part documentary of the making of Psychonauts 2. It just released. I'm working my way through it right now, and it's everything. I love seeing all the behind-the-scenes tea. So if you haven't checked it out yet, watch it. It's incredible to see how the sausage is made. But congratulations to the legend himself. Now, God of War Ragnarok has officially sold 11 million copies. Congratulations to everyone at Sony Santa Monica. It is a monster hit. I am still playing through it. I am loving it so much. I can't get enough of the game. I love it so much. And I know why it won so many awards. No spoilers, please. I probably have about 5 hours left. I try and figure out where I am in the game and how many chapters there are and how much longer I gotta go. So I think I got about five hours left. Thanks for any love and support you've shown on the series. I love the game and I love the characters so much. So congratulations to everyone at Sony Santa Monica. Also, Cory Barlog has been pretty silent on Twitter, and he just came back the other day. What's going on with him? I hope everything is going well, and we hope he comes back to Twitter soon, because I live for his shenanigans on Twitter. Another congratulations goes out to indie studio, but industry sweetheart and legend himself, Joseph Fares of Hazelight Studios. It Takes Two sold 10 million copies. It's insane. So for indie company, indie game, 10 million sold, almost as much as God of War Ragnarok. It's insane. It just proves that there is a game out there for everyone, and you don't always have to be AAA to, win the gamers' hearts. So congratulations to him. I can't wait to see what they're working on next. I know they're working on something, and I can't believe how quickly he makes games, so I want to see what he's coming out with next. Now, unfortunately, there have been a lot of layoffs in the gaming industry. Rockstar and 2K Games owner Take-Two has announced plans for layoffs. As part of a $50 million cost reduction program, it includes personnel, processes, infrastructure, and other areas, and will primarily focus on corporate and publishing functions. Sad to see all the layoffs industry-wide, but this is a biggie. Now, next gen, not only is the PSVR 2 look incredible and things are looking bright for PlayStation, Sony is also forecasting big sales for the PlayStation 5. They are predicting that they will sell over 30 million PS5s in 2023. And I think they're going to do it too. I mean, people are still trying to get their hands on it. If you haven't gotten one yet, I hope you're able to get one. And 10 million plus is expected to be sold in the third quarter of 2023 alone. Now, speaking of The Last of Us and the show, Melanie Lynskey, who has played Miss Kathleen, in episodes 4 and 5 of The Last of Us, she is the leader of the Resistance in Kansas City in the show. And she was getting a lot of flack for being soft-spoken, for being like not the typical badass like Linda Hamilton. I guess no shade to Miss Linda Hamilton, she's iconic. She's supposed to be this fierce leader, and because she's so soft-spoken that they didn't think some people thought she wasn't a good fit for the role. And let me tell you something, there is nothing more frightening than someone who is soft-spoken and will take a bitch out without even blinking. It lulls you into a false sense of security. She is organized, she is smart, she knows how to take care of things, exactly what to do, and she is cold as ice, bitch. But she speaks like a kindergarten teacher, like very matter-of-factly. And that's even more unnerving to me than if she came out just guns blazing and, try to be like too badass. It is that quiet, reserved savagery that makes her character a standout. And I think she did an incredible job. She was terrifying and she was savage. Oh, Miss Kathleen did not pull any punches. She was not having it. She was ready to take everybody out. Cold as ice. Don't underestimate her. You will never see her coming. So send her some love. Give her a follow. I loved her character. She was so bad, she was good. I loved her, so shout out to her. Now here are all the rest of the episode names for The Last of Us series. Endure and Survive was episode 5. Kin is episode 6. The first episode was When You're Lost in the Darkness, and the last episode is going to be called Look for the Light. I think episode 7 is going to be, I forgot what it is, the winter chapter with David's crew, and that's going to be especially savage. For those in need, I think the title of the episode is. But we're more than halfway through the season, and I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait for every Sunday. What are you thinking of the series so far? Are you loving it? I'm absolutely loving it. And I'm not ready for the winter chapter and the scenes we're going to see. Oh my God, I'm not ready. Now, Elle Fanning was so integral to the plot of Death Stranding 2 that if she didn't take the role, Hideo Kojima was going to have to rewrite the entire script. Literally, when the script is written for you, you have no choice. How are you going to say no to this man? So I'm glad she's on board. I don't know how integral she is. She's got to be so integral to the story that he could not do it without her. So I love that he's so invested in her and her character. And I can't wait for Death Stranding 2. God knows when we're going to see it. I don't remember if they had a release date. I don't think so. It's still so early. And the only reason why I think they officially even announced it is because it kind of leaked. It was the worst kept secret in gaming history. like even Norman Reedus spilled the beans about it. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be batshit crazy. And I'm going to be so excited to play it. Fantastic Devs announced that their most wish-listed game on Steam day before will not be coming anytime soon. It was supposed to come out in January, but it has been delayed. And that's not news. That happens all the time. But the story behind the story is a little bit more than that. It has been delayed till November 10th, 2023. But they said there were trademark issues, and that has something to do with the delay. They thought the trademark was available, and then it wasn't available, and that's why they're postponing, and now they've removed the game from Steam. They also released like a 5-minute video talking about the studio. I assumed they were going to be talking about the game the day before, but they did not. Actually spent a lot of time talking about Continent Now, which is an app that they developed. So it was kind of like a big old commercial. And the only description for the video is they say, declare war on offices, the fight for freedom has begun, and then there's a link for the Continent app. And this whole thing just stinks. Very shady shenanigans, no hate towards them, but something doesn't smell right. No hate to them or their devs. I don't want to see anyone sending them any hate. And it looks like even in the gameplay for the day before, it doesn't even look like there's someone actually controlling the player in the game. What do you think about this? And what they were saying about the trademark, like before you trademark a game, you really have to do your research and you have to secure the name before you do anything else. We'll see if this game actually ever gets released. I am not holding my breath. Okay, here are the video games that are coming up this month, coming up for the next month or so. What are you excited to play? I'm still working my way through God of War Ragnarok. I'm still doing a video every other day. That's all I can do right now, guys. And I'm doing my reaction and mini reviews for The Last of Us every Monday. I mean, this weekend I wasn't around, so it was up a little late on Sunday instead of usual. But it was usually the episodes are going to be releasing on Sunday, so by Mondays you'll have it. What is coming up that you're going to be playing? Let me know in the comments. I think when I'm finished with God of War, I'm going to go back and play The Devil in Me, because I've always played all the Supermassive games, especially in the Dark Pictures franchise, because I love them and I never got a chance to play it. It came out all at the same time I was playing everything. So that's what I'm probably going to play right after God of War Ragnarok when I'm finished. But let me know in the comments. Here is the artwork. Work, bitch. Big shout out to Miss Rain Artwork for sending me these gorgeous shots of The Last of Us. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful artwork with us, Miss Rain, as always. I appreciate you so very much. And if you guys have any VP shots or video game artwork you want to send my way, just tag me on Twitter. I appreciate all your submissions so very much. So thanks for sending me your beautiful artwork. Thank you, Miss Rain. Now it's time for the yes, bitch, and the mess. My yes for the month is A Plague Tale Requiem. Guys, I played that game and it almost broke me. It was so good and so emotional. I was a teary crying mess at the end of it. I was beyond upset at the ending of the game, but it was such a beautiful game. It was so well done. I enjoyed it. It's definitely my yes for the month. I think they deserved all the awards, and I'm trying to go through Miss Amicia's playthrough right now. She's on another, she's Sophia's channel on YouTube. They are playing through it, so I'm trying to catch up and watch her playthrough of it, because she was so incredible in that game. Like, Oscar-worthy performance of it was insane. So well done. She's so talented, so I wish her nothing but the best. And I can't wait to see what Asobo Studio is going to bring us next time. Like, I can't wait to see what that cliffhanger they left us on, or the after credit cutscene. It was too much. No spoilers, just in case. But that was my yes for the month. What a great game. It brought me to tears. I was so in love with that game. It was such a great game. That's my yes for the month. And my mess for the month is artists not getting the credit that they deserve. I really wish that people who do the hard work, and I know there's a lot of unsung heroes in the gaming industry, but I really wish that they would give Mr. Bruce Straley his flowers for bringing the world, helping to bring the world of The Last of Us. Such an iconic franchise. I feel like he deserves a little bit more. But now at least he has his own company. He owns whatever he produces, whatever he makes is his own IP. So I can't wait to see what he's going to bring us with his new game dev company. I wish him the best of luck. But that is my mess. I feel like he deserved a little better. You know, he deserved a little better than what he got. That's my yes and mess for the month. What were your yeses? What were your messes? I know things were a little crazy this month, so I'm sure I missed some stories. Let me know if there was anything that happened that I missed in the comments. And if you like me and my shenanigans, please leave me a like, share, subscribe. Please give this girl a subscribe. My channel has been like in reverse lately, so please share your girls' videos. I see you all who retweet and like my videos when I post them on Twitter or on Instagram, so thank you so much. Give me a follow on Instagram as well. And if you like me and my shenanigans, please leave a like, share, subscribe. Or if you can, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. Help this girl out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with more.